It is time for my first Hut Champs game of NHL 26. In today's video, I'm going to give you a team update, we're going to go through the squad, give you some ideas, and then we're going to hop into Hut Champs. My record so far here in NHL 26 is 33-1. Let's see if we can translate that to some wins here in the toughest competition. Now, of course, today when you're watching this video, the fantasy event is about to begin. We likely have a second event, the marquee event, coming out with that as well. There will be changes to this squad, and throughout the entire year, I'm going to provide frequent updates, giving you breakdowns on why I'm building my team the way I am, trying out different cards. You guys are going to see lots of gameplay here on the channel, and I'm also going to be doing that with my no money spent account as well. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started with my team update. On the first line, starting out with 88 overall, Nathan MacKinnon. Now, how the hell do I have him at 88 overall? That is an 85 overall card. Well, Nathan MacKinnon is on a line with Pivonka, and on a line with the Team of the Week, Elias Pettersson. And because of the chemistries this year, each one of those players is getting a +3, a +2 in one category, and a +1 in another. So 88 Pettersson, 83 Pivonka, and then 88 overall Nathan MacKinnon. That is sick. MacKinnon is one of the best cards I've used all year. Pivonka is not amazing, I'm not going to lie to you, but he does go to 93 faceoffs, which is some of the highest in the game. And so far, I've actually really enjoyed using Elias Pettersson. 92 acceleration, 93 speed on a 6'2" forward with unstoppable. That is sick. All right, on to line number 2. We start with Teemu Selanne. Had to have him on the team. He is a +2, so he's at 88 overall. My second line center is Jeremy Roenick, who I just recently made, actually, and I kind of regret it now that I know Fantasy event is today. I probably should have waited. I thought we had another couple weeks until Fantasy. That's a mistake on my part, but Roenick is on the squad. And to complete the chemistry, we have the 84 overall Tyler Bertuzzi, now at an 86 because of that chemistry, who I got out of the Game Breakers pack. So Bertuzzi, Roenick, and Teemu Selanne all gives us a +2 overall. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to line 3, there is no boost. We start with Lucas Raymond, one of my favorite players in the NHL. I'm a big Wings fan. I love Lucas Raymond and wanted to have him on the squad. My third line center is Mark Messier still. I've had him for a little bit now. He has 90 faceoffs. He's not that great of a skater. I ended up pulling this card. He's okay, I guess. And then playing on the wing with them is the pre-order Sergei Fedorov, who's probably not going to leave my team this entire year unless I get a better version. I'm so damn happy Sergei's in the game. On line 4, we start with the Check My Game Jack Eichel. This is a really solid card, though I'm already at the point where I regret making him because he's on my 4th line. In the middle, we have Dylan Larkin, and of course, he is American, as well as Jack Eichel, which means the third player in Brady Tkachuk, also American. So we get an AP boost. So there is a full look at the offense, and it's pretty solid. I'm very happy with it thus far. I do expect to see some big changes with the 2 events coming out here today, if it is 2 events. Starting with the defense, we have Justin Barron, that Team of the Week card at an 84 overall because of a chemistry boost. And I tell you what, if you didn't make this card, go buy him. This card is not only sick, but the ability to give any Canadian defenseman a +2 overall is huge. The player I decided to give that +2 is Paul Coffey, now at 88 overall, 96 speed, 93 acceleration. I have a signed Paul Coffey jersey from when he was on the Detroit Red Wings. I'm a big Paul Coffey fan. D pair number 2 starts with Moritz Seider, captain. Now, of course, this card was completely free, and it's Moritz Seider, and he's a Red Wing. And because he's a Red Wing, that helps him with the chemistry as he's playing next to the Check My Game Rasmus Dahlin, who is now up to an 87 because of the chemistry boost. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of the chemistry. The third line D pair starts with Brock Faber, and now this was from the pre-order, of course. I'm starting to come down on the card, of course, but he's still really good for what he is, and playing next to him is the rookie Quinn Hughes. I had the Macklin Celebrini and just upgraded him. It was super cheap to do, and he's been pretty good. So there's a full look at the defense, and as for my attendees, I've been using Ilya Sorokin, 83 overall, but because he's from Russia, I can pair him with John Davidson at 76 overall, and that's going to give me 5 additional AP. So that is a look at the full squad that I am going to be using in my first Champs game here today. I really like my team. So far, they've been playing great for me. You see my record. But Champs is a whole different beast, and we'll see how we do here today. As for the abilities I have active, Elias Pettersson has Unstoppable and Elite Edges. Nathan MacKinnon has Wheels and Quick Release. Paul Coffey has Wheels. Jeremy Roenick has Unstoppable. Sergei Fedorov has Wheels. Jack Eichel has Quick Release and Elite Edges. Teemu Selanne has Quick Release. Rasmus Dahlin has Elite Edges. Quinn Hughes has Elite Edges. Brock Faber has Elite Edges. And lastly, Mort Sider has Truculence. So there you have it. That's the squad that I currently have here in NHL 26. Let's hop into our very first Champs game of the year and see how we do. Super quick, the Champs reward this week is Henrik Zetterberg, 85 and 86 overall. He is exclusive to getting top 100 in Hut Champs, but unfortunately, I don't see a scenario where that ever happens for me. The 85 overall Henrik Zetterberg, obviously one of my favorite players of all time, would be sick on my team for top 100, but being realistic, I'm not good enough for that, which certainly means the 86 overall for top 20 is definitely out of reach. Luckily for me, there are some Red Wings I could pick up if I get enough wins. Of course, we have Nicholas Kronwall. Adam Oates was also a Red Wing for a brief time, and Merritt Zidlitsky as well, so we have some options. And the final player available is Eric Daze. Not a former wing, but all of those players are available by trading in collectibles. Alright, we're playing the Big Bot 5677. I see Solani, Pronger, and Pasta. Wish me luck. I see Mason McTavish as this guy's first line center. He's going to have Troy Terry. He's going to have the All Ducks line, right? Try and get that chemistry boost. Okay, should be an interesting game. Wish me luck. Hopefully it goes well. Oh my god, what a shot. Nathan McKinnon. Short side on the goalie, quick release active, it's 1-0. We were able to keep that puck in, cause a turnover, and because of that, this big hit here, we're able to bring the puck down low and just rips it past Sorokin. Let's go. All right, that is a good start. Let's see if we can keep it going here in the first period. That's big. Okay, Paul Coffey rips one short side too. I believe it's Ilya Sorokin in net. I don't know what's going on, but it's 2-zip early. Paul Coffey walks into the middle untouched and just rips the puck. It is Ilya Sorokin in net, and it's 2-0. What a start. 2 goals on 2 shots, 2 minutes in. Can we make it 3 for 3? I highly doubt it, right? I highly doubt it. We're going to go offside there. But we're off to a great start. That's a bad pass, and here comes David Pastrnak looking to make it a 2-1 game. We faked the flying poke, he went for the jump, and luckily it ended up paying off. He thought for sure we were going for that flying poke. Unfortunately, David Pastrnak sticks with that. We could not get him off of it, and just like that, it's a 2-1 game. A good save by Sorokin on the initial play. Nobody near David Pastrnak. It is 2-1 as he gets it by Ilya Sorokin. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Legitimately, 3 goals on 4 shots already in this game. What is goaltending? Solani in! Alright. Alright. What is happening? It is 3-1. There's been 5 shots. 4 of them are goals. Teemu Solani breaks through all 3 players there somehow, goes forehand, backhand, and beats Sorokin. Maybe don't use Ilya Sorokin. This is an outrageous start to this hockey game. Let's see if it continues. All right, PD, what do we got? I actually really like this Elias Pettersson so far from what I've used. He feels good. He feels smooth. He goes short side, and it's saved by Sorokin, so it's not going to go in every time. That's good. Nathan McKinnon with it. Walks out. Shot. Far side. Not going to go. Quinn Hughes picks up that puck. There's a shot. Scores. What is NHL 26? He quits. I don't blame him. Neither goalie is making any saves. Hut Champs is off to a very interesting start. Look at that. We get our first win of Hut Champs here in NHL 26. Woohoo. Here's a look at the final stats. 7 shots on goal. 5 of them were goals. Here's a look at our opponent's squad. We've already seen that 87 overall David Pastrnak. He has the Elias Pettersson at 87 as well. Ales Hemsky at an 85. Chris Pronger at an 88. Teemu Solani at an 88. Drew Doughty at an 86. This guy's team was sick. This guy's team is awesome. We have a pretty similar team. Like, in terms of overalls and whatnot, a very similar team. And I don't know what happened with the goaltending, of course. We'll take a look at his Sorokin. But, geez, what a interesting game that was. Tim Stützle had an 85. McTavish was an 85. Samoskevich is an interesting card. Probably there for the AP boost. And yeah, there's that Ilya Sorokin. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Don't use Ilya Sorokin. Alright, well, we're 1-0 in Hut Champs. Let's see if we can find another game. Not going to leave you hanging like that. Game number 2 is against Viad X Ghost. He's got Smith, Eichel, and Pettersson. Alright, let's go here with game number 2. We're looking to go 2-0. I see that Jack Eichel. Of course, he has Smith. I wonder if... yeah, it's got to be the XP Smith, right? Got to be. There's the Mike Green. Wonder what overall that green is going to be from Ranked. Great hit there. Let's go. All right, free that puck up. Get a line change going. Let's see if we can get on the board early in this game. Jeremy Roenick brings it in. We are on international ice. Roenick, a power move. Not going to get that one to go. Puck is still in the zone. Roenick picks it up. D to D, 1T. Solani. It's blocked. Otherwise, that may have been a goal. Bertuzzi up to Rasmus Dahlin. This guy's playing the heavy skill zone. Not going to be playing any manual defense here today. This should be an interesting game. Yeah, just sitting in the middle, waiting for me to make a mistake. This is going to be a long game. Not going to be a lot of offense on my part. All right, Sergey, see if we can get on the board here. Shots are only 2-1. Not going to be a high offensive game in this one, I don't think. There's Quinn. Should have shot. He does shoot and scores. All right. I was looking to shoot a little bit earlier. I got rewarded for a bad play. It's 1-0. I should have shot right there. Instead, I cut in and went short side. I'm going to take it. We got to take a look and see who that goalie is. Okay, well, a good start to this game here. I see Price. Interesting. This guy's an interesting squad. He is doing, like, all the tricky stuff, you know, like your LTs, and he knows what he's doing when it comes to passing and that. Guy's not a bad player. Doesn't have a great team. Good save there by Sorokin. It's a miracle. We will see how this game goes. Eichel to Kachuk, to Coffey, to Barron. Save there by the goalie. Still not sure who's in net. They have made a few good saves. Good steal by Dylan Larkin. Can't get that one by the goalie. It's Aaron Frankel in net. Is it Frankel or Frankel? I'm not sure. That is an interesting goalie to see. I have not seen them yet this year. All right, Nathan McKinnon brings it in, working on Hughes. There's a nice move. Good poke by Quinn. All right, Byfield going to bring it the other way. Good hit by Pivonka. Not actually familiar with Pivonka. I just noticed Kurt is sick in this current build of the game. Oh my god, what a goal. Elias Pettersson with the toe drag and the forehand backhand to finish it off. Petey with a gross toe drag. Dekes the defender out of his skates. Goalie can't catch up. We're up 2-0. Shots are 6-3. The score is 2-0, and so far I'm feeling pretty good about this one, but we'll see how the rest of the period and the game goes. Huge hit by Seider. Kendall Coyne gonna bring it in. Kendall Coyne gets hit by Rasmus Dahlin. Frees up that puck, and here we go the other way. McKinnon to Seider, who gets crushed. McKinnon gets the puck back, though. He's gonna find Pivonka. Scores. All right, that probably shouldn't have gone in. I'll be the first to admit it. That should have been intercepted. It shouldn't be 3-0, but it is. All right, no replay on that one. Unfortunately, our opponent paused the game, so we couldn't take a look at that there. But we are up 3-0. I got to turn the cam back on. I was trying to record the replay. And he hits me with the far side wrap. Guy has tried this a couple times in this game already. He ends up hitting that one. It is 3-0. Hey, look, the cam's back. And now it's gone again. Guy hits me with the far side wrap. This is going to go in almost every time. Got to be careful of that. All right, 3-1. The guy's team isn't good, but he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, he knows how to LT. He knows all the little, the glitchy stuff and the stuff that's automatically going to go in and that. Gotta be careful. Good poke there to free up that puck. Let's go the other way with young Bert. Tyler Bertuzzi. Not really young anymore, is he? There's the shot. All right. Goalies just stink. That's my hot take. Not really a hot take. Goalies suck. Bertuzzi walks into the slot. To be fair, Aaron is very, very short. I believe Aaron Frankel is like 5'5", 5'6". Either way, that wasn't good. Okay, what a passing play there as Sergei Fedorov makes it 5-1 in the first period. A beautiful little passing play here. We got Raymond, who gets it to, I believe that's Messier, down low to Fedorov, wide open for the tap-in. I feel like this should be a W. Here's a look at the stats after the first period. It's 5-1. We're doubling in shots, doubling in hits, doubling in TOA. Our opponent's goalie is indeed the 83 overall Aaron Frankel, or Frankel. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. And here's a look at some players on our opponent's squad. He's got that Zadina, great card. Taze at an 84. He does have Smith at an 85, so the guy's played quite a bit. We'll take a look at more players on the team at the second intermission. Let's see what happens here in the second period. Here comes Brock Faber. See if we can do a little Datsuk for ya. Not going to happen. Aaron Frankel with the save. How about Paul Coffey? Gonna lose that puck. Here comes Taze the other way, and he gets it to Pettersson. Pivonka trying to get back. He's not gonna do it. Pettersson saved by Ilya Sorokin. It's a miracle. Here comes a breakaway for Jack Eichel. Messier is able to get there, though. Eichel had zero energy. He tried to hit me with the line change strategy, right? You make a line change and send all your players, and then just dump the puck. Almost worked for him, but it didn't. Good steal by Fedorov up to Lucas Raymond. Green trying to catch him. 2-on-1. Raymond shot, scores. It is 6-1. 2-on-1 opportunity. Our opponent tried to play the pass, so I took it with Raymond, and Raymond beats Aaron Frankel. It's a slaughter. And it's over. Our opponent does give us the win. So now we're a big 2-0 here in Hut Champs. There's a look at the final stats in the game. The Mike Green is at an 82. The Campbell is at an 82. We know that Taze is 84. Lekkonen's up to an 83. Bear's at an 80. Eichel's at an 85. He has some good players and some not so great players. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit there and say he has some god squad. He does have some budget beasts on there, which is nice to see. But yeah, the guy's team, he's definitely building the squad. He's getting there. Weird to see Will Smith at an 85, though. Alright, that's going to do it for the gameplay in this video. We got 2 games in total, almost a full game. Almost one. Unfortunately, a couple of quit-outs there. Here is one more look at the team I was using here today and what I will be using in this Champs run. Maybe a couple tweaks here and there. But for the most part, this is going to be my squad for the next little bit. I appreciate you watching. Let me know down below what you think of the team I've put together and how is your Champs run going. Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.